Hi everyone, my name is Sima. Welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be a MAC haul featuring the Stranger Things collection that they just launched, as well as a couple of the lipsticks they launched back in fall, I believe, of last year when they did the Keith Haring collection. I am super excited. I have put on a lot of my base already, but I haven't put on blush yet because one of the items in this collection is a blush. I have this big old bag. The funny story here is I didn't even go to MAC with the intention of buying anything other than those Keith Haring lipsticks. I had seen the Stranger Things collection online, and while I was intrigued by it, I was like, I don't really need any of this. I have so much makeup. Like, I have so much makeup. I cannot explain to you guys how much makeup I have. So I was like, you know, I don't need this collection. And then I saw it in person and I was like, okay, never mind. I think I need at least a couple things from this collection. And when I'd seen it online too, I'd only really been intrigued by like 2 or 3 items. I got 4 things from this collection because I have mental problems. Anyway, so let's pull them out. So first thing is, if you spent more than $75 on the collection, you got this fun Stranger Things Fanny Pack. So okay, let me explain. Let me before we get into it, let me explain how this collection works. To my understanding, I didn't buy everything in the collection because I'm not one of those like influencers that has like a shit ton of money to buy entire collections to review. With your support, I could be. But until that moment, I have to buy things with my own money, and that's a limited quantity because I'm a journalist in Toronto, so I don't have that much of it. But I did buy 4 things, so we'll talk about those. But anyway, so I bought the collection, to my understanding, is divided into like 2 parts. There's like the Hawkins high, kind of light, sort of more colorful, friendly, for lack of a better word, side of the collection, and then there's the upside down side of the collection, which is like obviously like the darker, spookier, more sinister, horror oriented side of things. So the fanny pack that you get if you spend more than $75 is part of the Hawkins high, I think, side of the collection. Smells very plasticky, as one would expect, but I think it's really cute. Property of Hawkins tigers. It's just cute, man. Like, I have a dog, so this is great. It's good for like walks, treat bags. It's like a pretty standard fanny pack. Oh, no way. This is actually really cool. The inside is all upside downy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the inside totally has like the reddish upside down like vines and stuff. Perhaps even monsters. I can't really tell, but this is really exciting. I'm excited for this fanny pack. But that's not makeup, so we're gonna move on rapidly, especially because I have work in about half an hour. Cool. What else is in the bag? Let's just pull things out. I'm just gonna empty the whole bag so that I can put things back in the bag when I'm done with them. All right, so this is my receipt that we're not gonna talk about. So the original reason I'd gone to this specific MAC store, me and my friends had gone to Yorkdale, which is a fancy mall in Toronto. And I specifically wanted to go to the Yorkdale MAC because I wanted to get the MAC Keith Haring Viva Glam collection lipsticks. But because these came out in the fall and I kind of like, you know, dragged my feet on getting them, everything except for like the red was pretty much sold out everywhere. The yellow especially was sold out online and sold out in all the stores near me. The blue you could find in some stores near me, but you couldn't find the yellow anywhere. And the red was pretty much available still online and in stores, probably because it's a red and you can get a basic red like pretty much anywhere. But I really wanted the yellow because I just thought that would be like such a fun shade to have. And also I have a series on my channel. It's not really a series yet. I've only done 1 video in the series, but it's like I want to do a full face of makeup using only 1 color. And so I thought having a yellow lipstick would be good for that series. I had been thinking if I didn't get my hands on it, I would just do golds, but I maintain gold and yellow are different colors. So anyways, I really wanted these. And so I went into the store and I was lucky they still had all 3, and we'll get to these. But then I saw the collection IRL and spiraled. So anyway, what else did I get from the Stranger Things collection? Oh, also because I just spent like $75, they gave me this free lipstick, which is Devoted Chili, which I may or may not already have. So I'm not gonna open this just because I might gift it to somebody. I will say, if it is the color I think I have, I do like this. I like the Powder Kiss lipstick formula. I find it very comfortable and it looks really nice on the lips, and it's kind of more subtle. Like, it's a good everyday, less pigmented, sort of good, like neutral everyday sort of line. I do like these lipsticks. Maybe I'll give it to my mom or a friend or something, I don't know. Anyway, so they also gave me this sample of the MAC Super Stack Micro Brush Mascara, which allegedly is called the Micro Stack because you can stack as many layers as you want and it will not clump or get all fucky. So, bold claims, quite like that. I also got this pigment because it was in the Goodbyes Forever 40% off sale spot for clearance. And I was looking at one of the, okay, first of all, can I just say everybody who worked at that MAC store, nicest people ever. So sweet, so kind. Just wanted to put that out there. But one of the girls had like this very fun blue-brown duochrome flip on her eyes, and I was like, I love this shade. And I pointed it out in a palette too, and she was like, actually, if you just want that shade, we have this pigment on sale. That's that shade just in pigment form. And I was like fucking stoked, and I got this. It was like $8, which I love. So they also sold me on this. Power to those girls. Okay, so Stranger Things collection. I will say, here's what I got. It appears I only got things from, no, I did get things from, I was gonna say, did I only get Hawkins High things, or just upside down things, but no. So this is the Hawkins Class of 1986 eye palette. This is the uni carton. This is the cute palette. Oh, there's a little paper inside that says, Hop is alive. He looks fold to date. Please to make reservation. Call, and then there's a number. Open 12-day pet, no goved, please. Kind regards, Enzo. I'm sure this will mean something to me once I watch the season, but right now it does not. So this is the Class of Hawkins 1986 eye palette. Very cute, very fun. It has 8 shades. Dingus, which is like a goldy color, like a gold with almost like a greenish undertone. Palace Arcade, which is like a bright shimmery purple. Melville's General Store, which is this beautiful like shimmery light blue. Starcourt Mall, which is a light pink matte color. Benny's Burger, also a light brown, like a good transition shade, I'd say. Hawkins High, which is this deep emerald green, which I love. Surfer Boy Pizza, which is like a shimmery kind of like champagne color. And then USS Butterscotch, which is also shimmer, and it's kind of like a brownie rose goldy shade. So anyway, the reason I got this one over the upside, I actually liked 3 of the shades in the upside down palette more than any of the shades in this one, but the other shades in the upside down palette were a little too basic for me, so I didn't get them. Because this one I felt like just was like a palette where I would use every single color and would be a fun, like just like take and go with you kind of palette. So I do quite love it. Oh my god, it's like, okay, this is so nice quality. It's like super raised on the back. Okay, I will say, MAC has been kind of, I feel like, in past years, kind of slacking on their collabs. They've been a little dull. They really seem to have hit it out of the park with this one. I really like it. So as much as I loved the upside down palette, I didn't get it. It's possible, if it's still in stock in like 2 months, I may succumb. But I'm trying to be strong. And then everything else I get, I think I'm pretty sure is from the upside down side of things. This is the He Likes It Kohl's Powder Blush. There are 2 blushes in the collection as well. There was a pink one, which was like the one that goes with the Hawkins High side of things. But that was just like, it was too Barbie pink for me. It was almost the same as the pink in the eyeshadow palette. Like it was just too much for me. I didn't think it would look good on my skin tone. So I got this one, which is more of like a deeper kind of like, ooh, this is a little fun paper. I just got this like deeper sort of shade. It's kind of like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a deeper pink with more of like a dirty under, I don't know how to describe it. I can't describe colors, I'm sorry, but it's not bright Barbie pink, which is why I liked it. I thought it would look better on my skin tone. And this is the packaging. You see the packaging for the upside down stuff is so much more like edgy, as the kids would say. And then I got 2 lip glosses. So they had like a pinky orangey lip gloss, like a pinkish one and like kind of like a more orangey one. Like they had more like neutral lip glosses, and those were obviously again from the upside down side of things, or from the Hawkins High side of things. But I got Marvelous Max, which is this crazy like yellowy one that I thought was like very fun. Again, I didn't want to get things that I thought I already had in my collection, just because, I don't know, like what's the point, right? I wanted stuff that would be different, and this shit had a lot of things, like this collection had a lot of things that were different. They weren't just like boring neutrals. So this is Marvelous Max, very fun. And then I got Skull Rock, which when I'd seen this collection online, I'd mostly wanted this blush and this lipstick or lip gloss. Hadn't really thought about the palettes because like I said, I liked the colors, the 3 colors in the upside down one more, but I didn't like the rest of the palette. And then this one, I just like, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I was just like, whatever. It's cute, but I didn't really like care about it until I saw it in stores. And then this one, it's just a black, it's called, what is it called? Skull Rock. It's a black lip gloss. And I didn't really care about this until I went into the store and I saw one of the employees wearing it, and I was like, okay, this shade fucks. It's gonna look really cool on other lipsticks. So I succumbed and I got these. So that is that. We can actually start putting things on now. All right, so I'm going to grab the Stranger Things blush in the shade He Likes It Cold. I love MAC blushes, I will say. I think they're great. They're very fun. Just gonna dip lightly because I feel like this is gonna be hella pigmented. And we're just, ooh, this is pretty. I put it on in stores and I loved it, and I still love it. It's so pretty. Oh god. I'm going a little bit over. I always do this. I always try on blushes and I go a little crazy, but I just love blush. I think it's so fun. The other things in the collection, so there was 4 lip glosses, 2 eyeshadow palettes, 2 blushes. I think that's it. And there's 2 brushes, I believe. There was like a face brush that was themed after the upside down. I think it was more of like a fan brush that was like black with like red at the end of the bristles. And then there was like an eye brush that was like a green Hawkins High one. I just didn't get those because as cute as they were, I find MAC brushes to be like really, really expensive. And I don't know, I've never been compelled to get really expensive brushes when I am perfectly content with like my Real Technique ones or Luxie brushes or even like, I don't know, Wet n Wild or ColourPop brushes, you know? Like I like them, but I don't know, I've just never been compelled. I've heard really good things about MAC brush quality, like their eye brushes especially, but I've just like personally never really been able to pull the trigger. Every time I come close, I'm like, no, this is too much. Okay, so we may have gone a little overboard. That's okay. That's what a try on is all about. But yeah, this went on beautifully, blended beautifully, very easy, very nice. Love it. If you are of a paler complexion than me, or you just think you can pull off like bright bubblegum Barbie pink, I would also recommend the Hawkins High one. It's lovely, beautiful, stunning, show-stopping, never been done before. I'm going to, off camera, put on some highlight because I don't have one, and do some other priming of the face, like put on some setting spray, and I will be back to try on other things. Okay, so I'm back. I put on some highlight. I also put on some Fix Plus to kind of set my face, and I also put on some eyeshadow primer. Everything on my face, both on and off camera, will be in the description box below if you want to see what I'm using. Also, I feel like I did mention this earlier. I don't know what my hair is doing today. I think I like it, but I don't know. I was trying something different, so I don't know. Thoughts, comments? Anyway, it's really hot also, and we're having a heat wave in Toronto, so if you see me like sweating, sorry. Let's move on. Let's go to the property of Hawkins. Can I just say I also love that this has a mirror? Please, never make a palette without a mirror. If it's an eyeshadow palette. The blush even has a mirror, which I really appreciate. No, it doesn't, I lied. Never mind, false advertising, the blush does not have a mirror. But I will say, that's okay. You can make me a single, like powder with no mirror, that's okay. If you are making me a multi-shadow thing and there's no, I think I just stabbed my palette. Anyway, if you're making a multi-palette shadow product, please put a mirror in it, please. Also, I'm going to be honest, most of my good eye brushes are dirty, so we have very limited selection to work with. So if things look not as good, and I think that's the brush's fault and not the palette's fault, I will let you know, because I really have just really massive brushes left and not so many of my typical like little fluffier ones. So sorry palette, you're not getting your fair shot. I'm going to start out by taking Benny's Burger, which is that light brown kind of transition-y shade, and putting that in my crease. Pretty, pretty. I don't have like a whole lot of experience with MAC eyeshadows. I have a couple of them, and I do like them, but for the most part, I go to MAC for their bullet lipsticks and complexion products for the most part. God, I'm sweaty today. I don't like heat waves. Also, I'm just really not putting my best foot forward today. I didn't take my makeup off properly last night. So, my skin is not in the best shape of its life, let's be real. Okay, so that looks good. It's a beautiful transition shade. I don't have any idea for what I'm doing with this look. I'm just gonna like wing it. I think I'm gonna grab this and go, I really am compelled by this Melville's General Store bright blue. So I'm gonna grab that and put it on my lid. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Oh fuck. This is like sexy. Is that weird? I'm like sexually attracted to this eyeshadow. I wanna do horrible things to this eyeshadow. Like take it out to dinner and then take it home. Oh, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. Fuck. God, like look at her. Look at her. She's so blue and she's so bright and she's so fun. I love her. We're going really crazy today because I think everything is pigmented, and I feel like this is the kind of thing where if you're going overly pigmented blush, you probably shouldn't do overly pigmented eyeshadow or an overly pigmented lip, but I think all of the things we're doing today are going to be overly pigmented, and that is a-okay. We're just going wild. God, that's pretty. That's so pretty. I love her, and there's like minimal fallout. I don't care about fallout. I'm lazy, I don't care about it, but for some people I know it's important, but there's really minimal fallout. Only places where I pressed really aggressively, and that was more because of the brush I was using. Yeah, like see, like there's a couple specks, but really it was just because of this is not the kind of brush I would normally use to put something on my lid like that, so like I would attribute that more to like user error than anything else. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grab Dingus. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Dingus, which is that like yellowy gold shade, and put that in my inner corner as a kind of fun little toxic looking inner corner pop. I'm trying to avoid the really basic shades because like I'm like pretty certain the Surfer Boy Pizza, which is the champagne color, and this like USS Butterscotch are gonna perform like beautifully. Like they're not difficult shades to make perform well. So if everything else performs well, I trust that they will too. Maybe we'll use them. I don't know, but just in case I can't figure out where to put them, I want to give everything else a fair shot. And then I think I'm gonna grab. You see what I'm working with? I'm really not giving these shadows a fair shot. Like look how fucking honkin' big this brush is, but like, this is not a brush I would use on my eyes in any situation. Yeah, detailed angled blender. What kind of fucking detail? Like, I would use this to contour my nose. But I'm really not giving these a fair shot. Do I have something, like, literally anything smaller I can use? Okay, I'm gonna use this. We're gonna grab the Palace Arcade, which is this like shimmery purple, and I'm gonna use that like in the outer corner. If I can get a little bit on my brush, just like deepen in the outer corner a bit. No, this is not the brush for the job. I need a different brush for this job. Okay, I guess let's try the big honkin' one. Okay, it's kind of working. Again, I think this would work better if I was using a better brush. Once again, this is like user error. Do not blame the eyeshadows for how nuts this looks. This is just like a really huge brush. It's like honkin'. It is what it is. Okay, I'm just gonna tap that here. It's not really deepening it up as opposed to just giving me like a really purple kind of area. So what time is it? All right, we gotta hustle a little bit because I got work soon. Okay, not quite what I was envisioning because I need a smaller brush. This is like, again, user error, completely user error, but I like it. I like ones that look literally anything smaller. Okay, that's a little better. Then I'm gonna grab this first brush I use with the Bad News Burger. I'm not gonna put anything on it. I'm just gonna use it to like kind of blend out the top again. Sort of get everything to merge and meld. Then I'm gonna grab this brush, which again, not the right brush for the situation, but I'm gonna grab Hawkins High, which is this bright green, and run that under my eye. Just because I can, you know? Again, beautiful green, not the right brush for the situation. User error, totally. Look, we're having a lot of fallout, but that's just because this is like not the right brush to be using. This is like an eyeliner brush, and I'm using it to put on eyeshadow like a fool. I really need to wash my brushes, guys. This is dire. Ow, just stabbed myself in the eyeball. That's fun. And then I think I'm gonna grab this. I lied, I'm gonna use Surfer Boy Pizza. I keep saying Super Bowl. Surfer Boy Pizza, and run that under my brow. It's just like a bit of a highlight up there. Again, not the right brush for this job, but we're using what we got. And then I'm gonna grab this again, grab some of Benny's Burgers, and just kind of, again, meld everything together. I think despite the fallout, I'm done with the eyes. So I used every shade in this palette except for this bright pink matte shade, which based on everything else is gonna be great, which is called Starcourt Mall, and I didn't use USS Butterscotch. But based on the performance of everything else, I'm sure they're beautiful, show-stopping, never been done before. I'm going to do some liner and mascara off camera really, really quick, and I'll be right back to figure out what we're doing with the lips. Okay, I'm back, hello. Sorry, my wings are super uneven, I know they are, don't even bother commenting. So let's open these bad boys up. So the Keith Haring lipsticks, the red one is called Red Herring. The yellow one is called St. Mark's Yellow, and the blue one is called Canal Blue, which, you know, very cute. Packaging, adorable, so cute, love it. Let's just, basic red. You see why this one is the only one still in stock. Unfortunately, basic red. The one thing I also thought was very cool about these, and I might try to test out on my arm really quick, is on the website, it basically said you can combine them, which you can do this with any lipstick, you can combine them to make your own fun colors. But the way it looked on the website was, it just, okay, first of all, packaging, hello. The website made it look like it would be really easy to do so. The Canal Blue is just so, look at that. Look at that. Blue. And then St. Mark's Yellow. I know a lot of people keep these unicartons. I am not a keep a unicarton girl. I will dump the unicarton so fast. Oh my god, this one's my favorite. Look how cute. Okay, the other thing is, so the Viva Glam MAC lipsticks never go on sale because all of the money they raise through them goes to the MAC AIDS Foundation, which I think is really great. They've been doing it for like couple decades now. I think it's a very cool initiative. So whenever I do like a Viva Glam collection, like if I actually do genuinely like the colors, they're usually kind of boring reds, I'll be honest. But if I really like a Viva Glam collection or who they're collaborating with, I will try to pick one up because I just think it's such a cool initiative. Look at how cute these look next to each other. Oh my god, I love them. Okay, so can we do a quick swatcheroni, I wonder? Okay, let's do red, 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 and then let's do a blue, and then a blue on the red, and then let's do a yellow and a yellow on the red, and I need another blue, I realize. Oh fuck, that's the red. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. Hold on. Okay, I need another blue one to do. God, I'm bad at this. Hold on. Yep. And then put the yellow on here. Okay, that does work quite nicely, I will say. I do have to clean the lids of these though. But see, so you got the basic red, and then another basic red because I did 2 swatches by accident. I don't know if you guys can see. Then you got the red and the blue here, which makes a nice purple. You can probably blend these better with your finger. This is the yellow and the blue, which makes this a really nice green. I know I'm going like yellow and blue is green, but like I just think it's cool that they advertise this on a website and it does actually work out. Like they do blend very nicely. You can't super tell because I probably should have done yellow and then a little bit of red on top, and I just did the red with the yellow on top, but this is kind of orangey. It could probably be more orangey. This is just the yellow. The yellow is kind of frostier. Like it's not as matte as the blue and the red. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it, which I quite like. And then this is just the plain blue. Anyway, so for this, maybe we should do blue. I think blue would go well with the eyes, and then maybe we can do the MAC lip gloss on top and see how that looks. Creamy with that classic MAC lipstick smell. Yeah, Velvet Matte, Frost. Yeah, the yellow is a Frost, which is not a formula I've ever, I think, bought from MAC before. I think I've gotten a couple for like free lipstick day, National Lipstick Day. So the red is a regular matte, the blue is a Velvet Matte. I didn't know what a Velvet Matte is, but it does feel like creamier. So I'm assuming the red is like a classic matte lipstick, which is my favorite MAC lipstick formula, is their classic mattes. This blue feels very nice and creamy though. Like I'm assuming the red is the most matte, then the blue, and then the yellow is very shimmery and frosty. Okay, cool. And then I guess we could do, I don't know, black lip gloss. I feel like the yellow lip gloss is more, like this Marvelous Max shade just seemed really interesting. So I feel like we should do this one. Hi, I don't know when that cut off, but I was just debating which lip gloss I want to use. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this one's more interesting, but this one probably would look better. I really want to try this one though. I think I'm just gonna commit to it because I just think it's such an interesting color. I'll swatch them both, hold on. So this is like your classic black gloss. And then this one's, like I can't describe it as anything other than like snot, but in like an affectionate way. Like it looks snotty, but in a good way. I like literally can't even tell if you guys can see it, but I just think it's so fun. We're gonna do it, we're gonna go snot lips. And then we'll probably have to clean up the tip of this before we put it back in because it's gonna be super blue, but it's okay. You know, honestly, on a color this dark, you can't even tell that it's like snot colored. It just looks shimmery. I kind of want to add some black. I said I was gonna pick one. We're not picking one, we're gonna do both. Oh yeah. There's the stuff. There's the bitch. I'm gonna rub my lips together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the shit. That's the good stuff. Gonna set my face and we're done. Okay, I'm sorry, this fucks. This is so good. I love everything I got today, everything I tried, I'm so happy with. I will say, like, this sounds like I'm like a MAC stan. There are sometimes I get things from MAC and I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little bummed. I don't love them super much. But this shit is so good. All of it. Like, all of it slaps. I love it. Please excuse how chaotic my face looks. Please excuse the fact that the eyeliner is not even. I am really into this look. I think it's great. I definitely think if you are a fan of Stranger Things, check out this collection. If you just like MAC products, check out this collection. It's great. It's so good. I am a big fan. I have work in a minute, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you guys liked this video, please click the thumbs up button. If you wanted to follow me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch, and on TikTok. And if you wanted to hang out with me on other videos, I post new videos every Wednesday. So please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next week. Thanks for watching. Bye!